Hello and welcome back to Elden Ring. We are going to finish off this area. Just want to double check. Yeah, that's not a lot of magic that it takes up. But in order to get through this zone, we are 100% gonna have to heal up. And the only way for us to currently do that was by using some magic. Yeah. Now, let's go back. We lifted up that at the end of the episode, I should say. From this angle, we lifted up that, the pillar in the center. So this side's now down, that side's now up. And now, we have to fight our way down there, and over here. Let's just hope that we get at least one more heal back throughout this process. Because this is going to be pretty rough without it. Grab all the items we can. That was the heal that I wanted to be on, but switched off of it, and we'll heal up again. And this is why you have multiple heals. Because the large heal will heal you up a majority of your health. Ooh, did not mean to jump down, but it'll take a lot. And medium heal heals up like maybe fourth to half of your health every time, but it takes a lot of magic to do so. So, being able to have all of them equipped and swapping out as necessary is the best option. Okay. Now, let's go back on in here. Switch back to my weapon so I don't forget that that's equipped. Jump here. And then jump on over here. This was where we went in at the last episode, fought what was right here, and jumped down. So I'm just making sure on my quick running that I did not forget any items, and it does not look like it. So let's go on over here, where we did not go. Grab the items we can and get ready to head on out of here. I've fallen down to that floor. I have this feeling that there is a tiny lip somewhere. Nah. That we could have fallen onto though, and not taken any fall damage, but oh, it was that tiny lip. Okay, that's fine then. Double check. This is that tiny little room that we went in earlier. That gave us a whole lot of nothing. Then we can run up here, jump over there. Oh, camera. Oh, camera. You almost got me. I'm almost convinced that the developers of the game programmed the camera to be extra annoying, just to almost screw you over at points like that. A hair in that other direction, and we were done. What? The forge is now done. That was not the plan. That sucks. I should have just warped out of there. Oh well. We have to run back over there now. Because that is a lot of runes, just in case any stupidity. We're gonna use that. Sure, I can sit down at the site of grace, change out my wondrous physic, and use the other thing, but I can also do that at any point in time. So having one sacrificial twig does not really matter that much, especially since we've only collected 3 throughout the game, I want to say. It's either like 3 or 4. So there is still plenty more of them to get. Maybe get a couple in the Halig tree, I'm pretty sure, so we're about to get them very soon. Grab them runes, though. Unequip that sacrificial twig, now that we got there within that time of talking about it. And let's get on out of here. The next area should be Bonnie Jail. I'm just double perusing, making sure there is nowhere else that we didn't get that I can think of. And it does not look like it. So let's go. Let's clear out the Bonnie Jail, and then we're gonna go fight the dragons. Bale, we'll hold off on. We'll go fight the first dragon, and then we'll go through the Shadow Keep. Yeah, definitely didn't finish this or go through it in the slightest bit. I just wanted to be sure. Ring my memory. Let's use our runes before we do something dumb. Let's get another 2 levels in mind and 1 in endurance this round. And then next we'll bump dexterity up. Maybe once we get that to 30 is when we'll stop there. Actually, no, we should do that with faith first. So let's bump faith up to 30 soon. Or even right now. Can't get it all the way there. But it's 1 away. I think 35 might be around where we're good on that for now. I know this isn't going to get us all the way there. But I would rather use them now and see exactly how close we are once we're through this. And then wait on it. 4,008 or 40,000, sorry, and 80,000. So that would get us very close, or pretty close, but not there. So we'll see after this. Wait a second. Can't pull up my map. So let's get rid of some of these things, because this is looking very familiar. Disturbingly familiar. Almost to the point where maybe I came in here, did the first section, and then ran elsewhere. But nope, I can warp, so I did it. Why did I not remove this? Let's sprint down to the very bottom real quick. We can warp out of here at any point, so we are not worried about that. I just wanted to check everything. Because it could very well be that I left an item or something and would rather have come back later than re-explore it. So all this might get snipped. Gotta get there. We gotta get over to that side. I'm 99% sure we've fully ran through this. Nope. This was one where we actually want to go that way. But that clarifies it 100%. We did go through this. I remember that way too clearly for us to have not gone through this whole area. So let's get to an area we can warp and get on out of here. There we go. Warp anywhere just so we can get out of that space and actually look at the map. And let's go on and fight the dragon. I think it's down here that is closest to it. We just have to turn around now. We go on in this hole. Now, this dragon is not bad, but Bale is a pain, and I would rather get maxed out before we go and fight Bale. But in order to get maxed out, we have to go through the last bit of unexplored land in the DLC. Occasionally I lock on to dragons, but for the most part, this is a type of boss that I do not like to lock on to, if you have not been able to tell. You will definitely lose track and or swing at the wrong things far more often when you lock on to a dragon. I would think fog might be better, as an axe for this, but genuinely, I don't think you can stagger this boss. Or if you can, it takes too much, so... Bleed is good against dragons. I think we're better off trying this again, if it gets us. Which I think is about to. I can't time a single hit right. I had to use so many of those heals just in between being able to smack it. That was not a good run. Oh, let's summon them in right under him. Maybe I accidentally pressed a different button there, but I swore I hit L1. Oh my god. Not what I meant to do. Oh, come on. That's fine. Because that was piss poor attempt. I don't think I got to hit it like more than 2 times. And yet we used 3 heals there. Summon them in. Get a heal in. Grab that. Not what I meant to press. Gotta get rid of those pots in my inventory. Hoping it was going to do the swing attack with its tail. Gotta get so close to them when you're freaking strength build, you can't always see what they're doing. But I only got one of them. So, that ain't good, but it also ain't horrible. It's not the end of the play. Let's just heal up and keep it going. But there goes the other. Up again. We're close, but I don't know. We're gonna get it this time. Especially with just having to use one of my heals there. was not the right heal to use. Run a little bit, see if we can do this. Use all my magic to heal real quick. If I can get a little bit away, we can definitely take it out if I have enough health to hit, or to take like one hit. But I gotta keep burying it to different places to try not to be able to attack me. And that is a pain. Dip and dodge. Dive, dip, dodge, duck. I ran right into that. We're out of magic. Oh well. We have that fight. I just could have had it right there. If I stopped trying to heal and just attacked, I probably would have had it, but I also know my luck. Whenever I do try that and I go in with that mentality, I just will instantly screw it up. On the Metman, go for it. Hide. I said hide. Man. Frickin' lightning is what sucks. I can deal with the hit. It's the frickin' lightning that shoots out after that gets you no matter where you are. That sucks. Maybe since we know we can't frickin' stagger this one, we'll just do that. And then... no, that wouldn't make sense to do that. We are still taking physical damage, so I should negate as much of that as I can. Get out of my way. Why did I not grab my runes? What the hell? I hate that attack. Doesn't do any damage. It just stops you from doing damage. Knocks you over. So dumb. Well, that's not gonna work. Huh. This boss sucks. But we barely got to hurt it. We didn't even get it down to half before both of them got taken out. That's not gonna work at all. I should have more than enough to be able to boost them. I don't think they're at max. But they need more health. If I can't do it this way, I might have to... Nope, we were able to. Okay. Well, we'll see how much that helped. Because if not enough, then I need a team heal. urgent heal is not worth it. You can do that instead. Maybe we'll even chuck this off for a great heal. Now, let's go back on down there. Do 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 do. You. And let's try again. Can't believe we missed that. Heal, just in case we get hit by crap like that. And this is a big one. Just get that out the way. I can get on a horse and get out of there. Get back in there. Why didn't I back in there? More damage. We have to. I need to get another bleed off before they die. That didn't happen. Well, that sucks. Heal up. Then jump attack the crap out of this leg. Oof, that ain't good. But this placement is excellent. There we go. That's more like it. Not on that front, but at the same point we didn't actually take damage. It was all Torrent. Thank you, Torrent. Now we just gotta get like one more good hit on him. Ow! Give me that smithing stone. Gimme that smithing stone. Yeah! Excellent. So now that dragon's taken care of. So the only things left in the DLC are the Shadow Keep and Bale. Which Bale we will come back to. For now, we want to go through up to the end of the Shadow Keep, just to get our other Shadow Tree fragments. So we warp on back here. Got a lot of runes, but is that actually enough to level up? Yes, it is. Let's chuck another level. I ran all around that side of Grace in mind, though. I'm very close with the amount of magic we have to being able to use my attack once after summoning in Jolene and Anna. So I'm hoping that gets us there, and we won't have to worry about it anymore. But let's go on through and burn the tree and explore the keep. Now, the way I've looked at this is that Mesmer used his essence to create this barrier. Or Marika did. Somebody created this barrier on the Shadow Keep. We just used what's left of Mesmer's essence to burn it away. Because you have to use kindling to burn a barrier of that magnitude. Just like with the Erd Tree's barrier, we're gonna have to use kindling for that too, so here we use Mesmer. But there, we have to use somebody else. And the way I've always done this, well, I guess since they made it a possibility for that to even be a thing with Melina, it would mean that she gets bought back after you burn the Erd Tree with her, just to stop you. So the Erd Tree definitely has its plan still, even at the end of this game, leading into many possibilities for Elden Ring 2, which has to be in the works. Even if it's not in the programming stages, somebody is out there at least workshopping something for Elden Ring 2. FromSoft is not a developing company that tends to wait a decade in between games. And while Duskbloods is coming out for the Switch, people like me who have no intention on buying a Switch 2 just to play Duskblood are probably going to be given that little bit of something from FromSoft sooner rather than later. Night Rain doesn't count. I like that game, but there's a lot of things about it that have been very disappointing to me. Even though some of those things have been fixed, like solo playing. When the game first started out and people were claiming it was easy, it was not easy. I have played all of these games. It took probably like 12, maybe 13 hours of playing solo to get used to playing solo in Night Rain. That is not easy mode. That is more than a full game's full frickin' play through. But for that game, it was just to be able to understand everything you truly have to do as a solo player versus playing with a single other person. because that changes that game so much that it's mind-boggling. But still, there is a lot to like about that game too. I enjoy when I play Night Rain and I get good people in my game. When you have a good match with good people in there, Night Rain is freaking great. 98% of the time, I do not get people that are even tolerable to play with in that game. And somebody will mark a location and then just run in a different direction, not even do that, ignore it completely. And then they get all pissy when you didn't go and do the location that they marked, and they show up there, and then they just sit in the corner without actually having done anything other than getting themselves a weapon. And they just expect you to fight it when you show up. Well, when you've been waiting for them to show up for those couple of seconds, like, It is a very aggravating mess a lot of the times, but when you get good people in your team, it's a fun round. There's still another one trying to shoot us from behind right now. Forget where exactly it is right there. I was going to say where exactly the thing is, but I thought it was in that room, and it was. Get rid of that. Grab that. What? How dare you cancel my jump attack? That cheeky little guy. Wait, we didn't get the Shadow Tree fragment here, right? Nope. So, it should be somewhere right around here. I remember getting one on the lower level, one on the middle, and then one on the very top. But actually, that one on the top, I might be wrong about. That might be me thinking about coming back to this section, because it just occurred to me that there is a small bit we did not go back and do it. Purely for the sake of coming back and doing it very shortly. And there could be a Shadow Tree fragment down there. And unless I am too behind, I should be on the last rung. So, should only need 3 more? 3 in total, I should say. So next time we pick one up, we'll have to just double check exactly how many we have right now. If I already have one on me, then that means we are missing 1 or 2. And that ain't good. That ain't good at all. So I don't know where they would be. For now, oh well. Let's go. Get schmacked. Get schmacked. You missed one of the schmacks. little bit of a tricky spot, but we're gonna get rid of the enemy that's up here first, and then come back and deal with that. Come on, buddy. Alley-oop. That hurt. Oh, you got lucky. Not good. Jump attacks. Why must you screw me over? There we go. Now, let's grab whatever is on this exact floor. I don't think there is much. And then we're turning around. Getting what we just ignored. Then we will go forward. Timing-wise, we're looking good, so... Oh, I think we can clear out the rest of this place, though. Up to the boss. What the hell? That wasn't supposed to happen. But up to the boss before the end of this episode. If we don't get to the boss, we will at least get very close. So, I'm not worried about that. Grab that item so we don't have to come back through that little divot. And this time we won't sprint until the end. Hi-ho! That's a very good spell. It's the one they were using where they're summoning light pillars from under you, but that one only does one at a time. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't have sprinted. Didn't take damage, but shouldn't have sprinted. But still, I'm pretty sure you get the upgraded version of that in this area too, where it shoots out a couple of pillars from underneath the person, so they can't just dodge that one. The one is really good for like a 2v1 or a 2v2, so that one person can go in and attack and get them to try... Ooh, thought I was far enough away. Try and go after them with a normal attack. And then as soon as they dodge, they time that attack right so that they can get in there and get it. Works out really well. I hate this one so much. Gotta heal. I know my luck, and if I would have tried to do that right at the time that we were actually going to, we wouldn't have gotten the timing right. He would have gotten an attack off on me. We'll come back down here in a minute, though. But I didn't trust it. I wouldn't trust it. You're in the same boat as me, and that timing is exactly the same. Do the same. If it's any bit different, you can get the smack off first, but I would not have. Just like this, I would have tried, and it would have killed me. Yep. But we're not worried. I think I might have to fight the lion mask guy again. But the rest of those we can run past, and when we run past, we will only be going straight for the next grace point. So over this bridge that we ignored, dip over here. Get rid of them because we don't want spells casted at us from a distance, since we're only one floor up from them when we're running. Same with these ones. I did not mean to do that. Fat fingered that and I felt it. That sucks, but oh well. I don't think... Oh no, Lion Mask does come back. That sucks. Lure him closer then, and then we'll run past the rest. Oh, I thought that was it. Heal again. Dodge. Oh, he got me. That's a good amount of health. Oh well. That's more than a bit of a pain, but we didn't lose too many souls. We were close to another level up. I don't think we were above one. Oh well. As I just said, sucks, but it is what it is. Ain't crap you can do about it now, right? So, no point in getting all angry about it right now. Grab that. Runes don't matter at all anymore, so screw that guy. Yep. There's no way around it. You can't just jump off a ledge, sneak up behind them or something from a lower platform. There's no way around this section. And so it definitely pisses me off, but still. It's not nearly as bad as some of the sections they've had in previous games, so I ain't gonna get too angry and chuck my controller or flip out or any of that crap. Get on through it. That's all that matters. The runes don't matter at all. So, no point in stopping to fight anything. We just gotta get past this bastard. I grabbed that item, right? Oh my... Now that's fucking infuriating. To already be a little bit pissed off. And then to just get fucked over because of my internet, that's... I can't blame the game. I can only blame the people in my own fucking house, and that's infuriating. Gotta keep running. God damn. That is infuriating. The only other option is really to take it slow again and fight all three of those ones at the top. But there's still another one that's on top of the roof that you have to get through the door to get to, so fighting the last one that's on that stairwell doesn't make sense, because you're going to get hit by that same attack the whole time you're fighting him. So, it's nonsensical, it's annoying as hell, and there's no workaround for this. Even standing there and shooting him with magic wouldn't entirely work. Shooting with a bow could work, but you can obviously see that there is no clear shot until you're close enough to start getting hit by their attacks. So you're screwed. Just gotta hope that you can dodge through everything correctly. Not get screwed over. And, yeah. Fingers crossed. Hope and pray. Let's see. Get over here. Heal. So you're right out of range for some reason there. Ow. Trying to get through it. Oh, come on. Fucking timing. That is nothing but infuriating. Fucker. We can at least open the door, that's one step. We're at least out of the way of the one that's directly above me. Just gotta run to the side and heal. Oh, there we go. Holy crap. That is infuriating. So, we're gonna check and see exactly how many of those we have. We have 2. I think that's fine. I can only remember one more above this location. So I think that we are good. Check how many we got. And then we're gonna end this episode. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 19's as far as that goes. Weird Spirit Ash is a different thing. I haven't been worried about that too much. We could probably get another 2 or 3 levels on that. But the Shadow Tree Blessing is what we need for our strength. So, let's call this episode here. If you like this kind of content, like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below anywhere you want me to go in this game, or if there's any other games you might want me to play, and I will see all of y'all in the next episode, where we finish up this here Shadow Tree Temple. Bye-bye.